Hello, and welcome to our Journey Through World History. Today, we'll dive into incredible events from around the world. Each of these moments shaped nations and left a lasting legacy. Get ready to travel back in time and explore fascinating stories. Italy, the Renaissance. The Renaissance in Italy sparked an explosion of creativity and innovation. Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo pushed the boundaries of art and science. Supported by powerful patrons like the Medicis, Italy became the cradle of European culture. Their ideas on art, science, and philosophy continue to inspire us today. Egypt, the Great Pyramids. The Great Pyramid of Giza has stood for over 4,500 years. Built by skilled workers, it still amazes historians with its precision and scale. Pharaohs believed these monumental tombs would ensure their journey to the afterlife. The pyramid remains a testament to the ambition and beliefs of ancient Egypt. Japan, the Meiji Restoration. In the 19th century, Japan transformed during the Meiji Restoration. The samurai evolved from warriors to cultural icons of loyalty and pride. Japan quickly industrialized, blending Western technology with traditional values. This balance helped shape Japan into a global power. South Africa, end of apartheid. In South Africa, the end of apartheid marked a new era of hope and unity. Nelson Mandela's release from prison became a symbol of resilience and peace. South Africa's Truth and Reconciliation Commission allowed healing to begin. Mandela's leadership continues to inspire the pursuit of justice worldwide. India, the Salt March. In 1930, Mahatma Gandhi led the Salt March, a protest against British colonial rule. This march united Indians in a shared struggle for independence. India's commitment to nonviolence has inspired civil rights movements globally. United States, the Civil Rights Movement. In the 1960s, the Civil Rights Movement reshaped American society. Martin Luther King Jr. championed equality with his famous "I Have a Dream" speech. The movement's victories still resonate in struggles for justice worldwide. Germany, the fall of the Berlin Wall. In 1989, the Berlin Wall fell, symbolizing the end of the Cold War. Families and friends who had been separated for decades were finally reunited. The fall of the wall became a symbol of hope and unity across the globe. China, the Cultural Revolution. China's Cultural Revolution in the 1960s brought massive social change. Led by Mao Zedong, it aimed to eliminate old customs and beliefs. Today, China balances its ancient culture with rapid modernization. Brazil. Abolition of slavery. Brazil was the last country in the Americas to abolish slavery in 1888. This step fostered a rich cultural diversity, blending African, indigenous, and European influences. Brazil's vibrant art, dance, and music celebrate its unique heritage. Russia. The October Revolution. The October Revolution of 1917 overthrew Russia's monarchy, creating the Soviet Union. Under Lenin's leadership, Russia underwent radical social changes. The Soviet Union's legacy continues to shape global politics. Greece. Fall of Constantinople. The fall of Constantinople in 1453 ended the Byzantine Empire. This event shifted power to Western Europe, sparking the Age of Exploration. Greek philosophy and science continued to shape Western thought. Turkey. Ataturk's reforms. Mustafa Kemal Ataturk founded modern Turkey in 1923. Ataturk's reforms modernized the nation, advancing women's rights and education. Turkey's unique blend of tradition and progress makes it a key player on the world stage. Australia. Indigenous resilience. British settlers arrived in 1788, bringing significant challenges for Indigenous Australians. Despite hardships, Indigenous culture remains vibrant and resilient. Australia honors its Indigenous heritage through art, music, and storytelling. Canada. The Confederation. Canada's Confederation of 1867 peacefully united its provinces. Today, Canada is celebrated for its multicultural society and commitment to inclusivity. Canada's values of diversity have become central to its identity. Iran. The 1979 Revolution. The Iranian Revolution in 1979 ended centuries of monarchy, creating the Islamic Republic. This revolution reshaped Iran's political landscape and influence in the Middle East. Iran's story continues to blend cultural preservation with change. Spain. Transition to democracy. After Franco's long dictatorship, Spain peacefully transitioned to democracy in the 1970s. This shift transformed Spain into a vibrant and modern democratic society. Spain's journey stands as an example of unity after adversity. Mexico, the Mexican Revolution. The Mexican Revolution, starting in 1910, aimed to address social inequalities. Leaders like Emiliano Zapata championed land reform and workers' rights. The revolution's legacy lives on in Mexico's commitment to social justice. France. The French Revolution. The French Revolution in 1789 introduced ideals of liberty and equality. France's Declaration of the Rights of Man inspired democratic movements worldwide. This revolution laid the foundation for modern human rights. Philippines, the People Power Revolution. In 1986, Filipinos restored democracy through the People Power Revolution. Their peaceful protests demonstrated the power of unity and resilience. The revolution became a model for nonviolent resistance worldwide. Cuba, the Cuban Revolution. Led by Fidel Castro, the Cuban Revolution in 1959 reshaped the island's politics. The revolution created a unique path for Cuba in global affairs. Cuba's story reflects the complexities of social change. Vietnam, the Vietnam War. The Vietnam War in the 20th century sparked global anti-war movements. It became a defining moment in geopolitics and human rights. The war's legacy continues to shape discussions on conflict and peace. Ghana. Independence movement. In 1957, Ghana became the first African nation to gain independence from colonial rule. Led by Kwame Nkrumah, Ghana inspired the decolonization of Africa. Ghana's success marked a turning point for the continent. South Korea, the economic miracle. After the Korean War, South Korea transformed its economy with rapid industrialization. This miracle on the Han River turned South Korea into a technological powerhouse. Today, South Korea is celebrated for its innovation and cultural impact. Saudi Arabia, oil discovery. The discovery of oil in 1938 transformed Saudi Arabia's economy and global influence. Saudi Arabia became a key player in global energy markets. The kingdom's journey illustrates the power of resources in shaping history. Poland, the Solidarity Movement. Poland's Solidarity Movement in the 1980s challenged communist rule. Led by Lech Wałęsa, it inspired similar movements across Eastern Europe. Solidarity helped pave the way for the end of communism. Italy. Risorgimento and unification. Italy's Risorgimento movement in the 19th century united its fractured states. Figures like Garibaldi and Cavour led Italy to become a unified nation. The unification inspired national movements across Europe. Ireland. The Easter Rising. In 1916, the Easter Rising became a significant step toward Irish independence. Although suppressed, it strengthened Ireland's drive for self-governance. Ireland's path to freedom is celebrated as a symbol of resilience. New Zealand. Women's suffrage. New Zealand granted women the right to vote in 1893, the first country to do so. This landmark decision inspired women's rights movements globally. New Zealand's legacy in gender equality remains influential. Chile, the 1973 coup and democracy. In 1973, Chile faced years of political upheaval after a military coup. The struggle for democracy reshaped Chilean identity and politics. Today, Chile stands as a resilient and democratic nation. Portugal, Carnation Revolution. In 1974, Portugal's Carnation Revolution ended decades of dictatorship peacefully. This nonviolent movement inspired democratic change in Portugal and beyond. Portugal's story is one of hope and resilience. Scotland, Battle of Bannockburn. In 1314, Scotland achieved a historic victory at the Battle of Bannockburn. Led by Robert the Bruce, Scotland secured independence from English rule. This battle remains a symbol of Scotland's identity and strength. Switzerland, founding of the Swiss Confederation. Switzerland's confederation, founded in 1291, marked a commitment to unity and neutrality. The Confederation's peaceful ideals became central to Switzerland's national identity. Today, Switzerland is respected for its neutrality and humanitarian work. Peru. Incan civilization and Machu Picchu. The Incas built a highly advanced civilization in the Andes. Machu Picchu, their mountain fortress, remains an architectural marvel. Peru's rich heritage draws millions, celebrating the legacy of the Incas. Mali. The Empire of Mali. The Mali Empire was one of Africa's most powerful states during the 14th century. Ruler Mansa Musa's wealth and influence spread across Africa and the Middle East. Mali's legacy lives on as a symbol of African culture and prosperity. Mongol Empire. Genghis Khan's expansion, 13th century. Mongol Empire's rapid expansion under Genghis Khan, reshaping Asia and Europe. British Empire. The Industrial Revolution. 18th century. Britain's Industrial Revolution, transforming production and global economies. Haitian Revolution. 1804. Haiti's successful slave rebellion, establishing it as the first independent Black republic. Rome. Julius Caesar's assassination, 44 BC. Caesar's assassination leading to the end of the Roman Republic and the rise of the empire. Ethiopia. Battle of Adwa, 1896. Ethiopian forces defeated Italian invaders, becoming a symbol of African resistance against colonization. This concludes our journey through some of history's most captivating moments. Which of these events fascinated you the most? I would appreciate it if you could specify in the comments. Thank you for joining us on this tour of the past.